tournaments better. But here we go, Ash and Spart1e readying up on Cure here. It's going to be the first map. And let's see exactly what the shape is going to be like. We've seen Ash streaming a lot of games on Cure, and generally he's quite good here. But last time I said, okay, Ash, he's played a lot of Cure, he streams it and so on. He didn't have the best time here. But let's see if against Spart1e, he can work some magic. Ash catches Spart1e at the railgun. Good bit of lightning gun there. And even up on the upper level, catches him again. Ash gonna find more damage. Just maintaining position here. The red's up on the spot. Spart1e has no way to go for it as Ash is holding strong positionally. Mega coming up soon. Ash is gonna be ready, and there's a beautiful rail on the drop to now secure the Mega. So really right now, oh no, Spart1e absolutely decimating Ash, just levitating him all the way up there into the teleporter. Ash barely escaped with his life. He had set up the most perfect situation. Spart1e coming in with rockets now again, and it is a trade. There is the red still up on the spot. Spart1e's going to spawn it. Where's Ash? Let's go check him out as he is there above. And Ash is now going to catch Spart1e with a rocket jump. Has to back away though, and he will survive for the time being. It's quite sad after all that great work from Ash that he just gets caught by Spart1e. And let's just have a look at 45% LG. It ain't no thing for Spart1e as he now catches Ash with another rail. He protects this red armor with his life. So Ash is he's still around, and Spart1e not going to let it fly. Ash gets the hell out of there after launching one more rocket, and he's now going to really start taking things a bit slower. If he gets railed here, that's terrible. He'd be so low health, he wouldn't be able to do anything. And now he just goes back up the jump pad. And now he's trapped. And now he calls the pause. So I don't know what this is about. But yeah, I mean, if Spart1e heard the jump pad, Ash is basically trapped. And if you look at his health and his armor, and he's calling out the times there.
Prepare to fight.
Let's see if he was right. Mega health 53, 6 seconds. So yeah, he's right. And 55, yeah. Good stuff there from Ash, maybe showing off he's able to time 2 items at a time and giving them to Spart1e there. I mean, really showing Ash. Ash has a personality, and right there you saw that he's an honorable man, honorable, wants to win with honor, not any dirty tricks. Almost catching Spart1e with a mid-air there. As Ash waits around the corner, takes a nasty rail, falls back to the 50, and another one. Spart1e proving quite the nuisance, but Ash's rails of his own catches Spart1e. Spart1e with a drop there though, and a direct rail, rocket straight into the face of Ash to finish him. He has one frag in the lead, but he's not incredibly stacked. Once he gets this Mega, things will start looking terrible for Ash. But does he get it for free? Looks like he's going to. Not quite. There is something from Ash. A small something. Now Ash is going to be trapped. He's got to be careful. And Ash is going to wake his way out of there. But the rail, the pixel for Spart1e is strong. And a bit of damage. Follow up for a rail off the spawn. It's going to leave Ash absolutely screaming in agony as Spart1e drifts along the bottom of the map. Switches up onto the top level through the teleporter and catches Ash again. You can see his aim is so strong. I mean, it's really the confidence with which Spart1e executes his shots that really creates this impressive feeling that you feel when you watch him. It's like I mean, when you watch him aim, it's like every shot feels like so deliberate. I don't know how to really explain that more, but it gives you this sense that this guy is really such a fine-tuned and well-oiled machine when it comes to the red area. It can do nothing for him but death as Spart1e catches him with another rail off the spawn. Ash already having a hard time of it. Spart1e is looking extremely strong right now. And again, hitting everything. 62% rail, 41% LG. It is the Spart1e we know. We've always known that he's capable of playing in this way, and he's showing it to us once again. It's exciting to see. Ash now goes for the aggression, and he's just going to die again. I mean, hasn't got Spart1e low enough. Spart1e has perfect position. He switches to the rail though instead of the LG, and maybe making a bit of a meal of it, but nonetheless we'll get the frag. Spart1e to pick up another yellow. This is not unrecoverable for Ash, but it's just going to be very difficult. And there is Spart1e for the challenge. Very, very light pressure though. And here comes Ash. This is really the perfect play from Ash, and he even gets the kill. Beautiful string of LG that damage there to get that frag. And Spart1e, wow! What's that? What? That was about 6 plasma bolts connected, I think. It's a lot of damage there. 120 coming out there for Ash. Really put dent into Spart1e, and we can see he's got good positioning here. And Spart1e is well and truly in the lead once more. 7 frags. Making really plays like this with plasma, it's not the position you want to be in. It really spells desperation for the run. It's now going to pick up a mega, way all the way back to this red armor. There it is, the pickup of this red armor finally going to occur after quite an awkward rocket battle. And all you Ash fans, don't sweat it, don't fear. This is quarterfinals. Ash gets a chance. Even after losing Cure, he gets the chance. If of course he can't find a way to bring it back already. Spart1e on the prowl, above on the upper areas. Trying to spot Ash. Finally, some sound cues giving his position away, and Spart1e, the mega pickup, hits the rail as well on the exit. Incredible display of aim from Spart1e in this match. Hitting a nice 60% there. You can see a lot of pickups for Spart1e. Very, very few pickups for Ash. It's working with very little. And the shard pickup heard some jumps as well, Spart1e. There goes the drop, predicts it excellently. Spart1e pulls out the lightning gun. Ash tries to make this frag happen, but unfortunately, Spart1e was prepared. And Ash calls, he says, well played, and he's going to forfeit the rest of this one. And they're going to make their way to the second map, which is going to be Lost World. And interesting here, Ash played, I mean, it wasn't really, to me it's like, okay, Ash didn't get a chance to play his game because Spart1e, he was already there, just railing away, hitting like 70%, and that was just, I mean, it's just brutal. I mean, it was very difficult because of the way Spart1e is running items. He was aware on the map, he's hitting great shots, he wasn't taking any big risks, and Ash just couldn't get to a point where he could make a play on his terms, and every time Spart1e made the plays on his terms, because he was able to do so because he always had the stack, he would execute almost flawlessly, and it really, really came down to that opening moment with the levitation of the LG right at the mega. But here we go, we're into the second map, it's Furious Heights. This is the chance for Ash now to bring himself back in this series. It's the 5th Sunday Cup of the full season, and you're watching FACEIT TV. Here's Ash on the camera. Can he put this to a third and deciding map? Or will he falter? Will he fall on Furious Heights? There he finds Spart1e on the corner. Beautiful plasma work there from Ash. And the rail connected. That is going to send Spart1e well and truly far back. As Spart1e dares not try to approach again, but he does. He dares, and he does with the rockets. And Ash actually has to exercise caution as he backs away, but at least Ash has won this situation. He is positioning at mega. So unless Spart1e gets crazy again, he shouldn't have the railgun. Oh, Ash is going to go for the all-in play here, straight onto the red. And oh, he hits the rail. He had not the opportunity. He could not afford to miss that. There was nothing really for him to do. Had he missed that, Spart1e would have been able to make it. For Spart1e, trying to trick him. It all pays off. Ash is connecting. And this is the Ash I was talking about before. This is this up-and-coming Russian figure. Spart1e's aggressive. This is something he needs of the game. There is the red up on the spot for Ash to pick up. He's going to be able to pick this one up, but not before he gets railed a couple times by Spart1e. Spart1e gets his say in there as still leaving the red up. And there it is, finally. And so many rails just between these two guys, and Spart1e gets a bit of a lick with that lightning gun. And there's Ash. Makers with Spart1e, expert timing onto the mega ends. Oh my goodness. What a clutch play from Spart1e, pulling out the railgun at the last remaining moment to destroy Ash as he drops. But Ash is going to stabilize now, or at least keep himself alive. He's done some work. whole, you can't really say that this contributes in an immediate fashion. This is Spart1e slowly crawling his way back. So I can expect now some defensive or slow plays from Spart1e, some caution to be exercised from him now as he picks up a Mega. Lots of time left in this match. He doesn't have to go too crazy. Trying to wait now for Ash. You can see Spart1e's not got any ammo on the road. Avoiding spots Ash there. Here Ash was locking down the upper area on this side. And the problem is that Spart1e has no rail ammo. I don't know if Ash realizes this. This could be something that could play to the advantage of Ash, giving him a certain range advantage. But Spart1e's the one who fires first in this fight, this mid-range fight with the LGs, and he had the better stack as well. Ash has to drop away, and that's going to be Spart1e now taking the lead. And this is it. He's set up the next frag now. It's all about taking it and not compromising his positioning on items. There goes the ambush, the drop. He finds Ash. He heard the footsteps. And Ash has nowhere to run. He hits a great rail, but he had no health to survive that. Ash gonna damage and gun lost remaining moments of life. They're just able to save himself. And he has the weapon advantage again. It's not a huge advantage. Ash darting back forward. No spot. He hasn't got a huge amount to work with. But regardless, he will get this Mega in time. Almost at the halfway mark, and it's still a very close affair. 1, 2, 3, looking for the finish. He does manage to find this game. And Spart1e actually picks up the rocket, shoots himself a bit, and that self-damage onto Spart1e. You can see how desperate he is for health here. He can't afford to lose much armor, or rather health, or he's just going to die. Shots, and he does hit the rail. Beautiful. That's going to give him aggressive options now. He can push forwards. He can go aggressive. Can he find Spart1e though? That's the only thing in his way, is the knowledge of his opponent. And there it is. Spart1e caught. Will he drop or will he stay? He goes for the fight, and he's going to go down. Ash manages to pick up another frag. 4-3 now. Ash will stabilize soon, but here is some more damage from Spart1e. Ash hit me again. Make with that. Rockets exchanged. Another. Maybe the frag again. Ash pulling it off. 6-3 now. Spart1e. And the thing is that giving away a torrent of frags at this point in the game is dangerous. Early on in the game, okay, you still have loads of time, but right now Spart1e, he's just going to keep committing towards this. But Ash is going to pick up the Mega. Surely he's going to pick up the Mega. Oh my god, this is so... Oh my god, what? He could have taken the Mega, I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely certain that he could have taken the Mega there. And he's going to take the red instead. At least that's something. And the Mega was swooped up by Spart1e, so it doesn't make much of a difference in the end. But I don't know. Ash is living on the edge, most certainly. 6-3 though, and Spart1e again. He's got to be careful with these aggressive plays, because he could just be giving the game away at this point. There's not much time left. 3.5 minutes as Ash gets another kill. Spart1e, is he going to go aggressive again? Let's check him out. Sitting on the red. Spart1e with the plasma and the LG. That's what he has to work with. Oh, and Ash catches him with perfect rockets. Spart1e himself at the mercy of his Russian opponent once again. Spart1e not having the best time of it. And Ash has every weapon. He does put a weird play with Ash's misexecution in this game, but Ash is dangerous. Lots of plasma forcing Spart1e out the room. He's going to make his re-entry now. And a great little thrill on the back of Ash as Ash darts back onto the red armor. Spart1e looking for options still. No health at all. The Mega just taken. It's looking all a bit bare, a bit desolate for Spart1e. This map is not his friend. It's so barren as Spart1e now gets a good rail, knocks his opponent off those pillars. 2 minutes left before frags. So doable. Spart1e knows it's true, but the odds are against him. He's got no stack to work with. There's Mega spawning soon. And Ash has time to get there. Oh, and Spart1e. I don't know if that was... I mean, he couldn't stay at the Mega, so it's a good play. I don't know if it was a mistime on the red or whatever, but it's definitely like he couldn't be at the Mega there. So smart from Spart1e regardless. And Ash with an ambush in the back there, somehow not doing more damage, but he's got a lot of stack to work with. Just bulldogs his way into Spart1e. 7 health left, 1 cell does it. Ash picks up the red as well as the frag. Let's stay on him now for the duration. I think he's got this. Spart1e gonna go up the stairs off the spawn, and that's it. Perfect rockets again. Ash is really done it. He's got this in the bag. 6 frags to protect. He's got control. Everything going for Ash. Spart1e gonna try some rail work, but after his efforts are lacking. Ash can do, and looking for another frag. Bit of building works called Furious Heights. The Spart1e catches him again throughout the rest of the time, because he's got enough frags to do that. And he's going to run around a bit now. And Spart1e may be thinking that he is AFK, checking all the spawns and the hiding spots. As you can see over at the choke point, he's got all the stack in the world, and Spart1e is going to find this a tough fight. Gets Ash somewhat low, but another frag for the Russian. So it looks like 10 seconds left, 12-5, probably the final score here. Or another frag to follow for Spart1e, 12-6. And we're going to move on to a third and final map. Ash has managed to tie it up. So this is looking promising now for Ash. And again, you know, this is quite a test. Spart1e, we saw him on Cure. He's looking formidable. To take him down on Furious Heights in that manner, definitely impressive work from Ash. So can he do it? Can he close it out? I mean, okay, what is the... I can't remember what movie it is. It's something to do with business or something. It's like ABC. Can he close the series? Can he be a closer? So Ash, Spart1e, they're ready up. This is the third deciding map. It's Lost World. This is the Sunday Cup. We're live here on FACEIT TV, and Spart1e, for some reason, spec'd. Maybe there's an issue, or maybe he's going to ready up very soon, but they ruined my intro. Damn it, I have to do it again. Here we go. Ash versus Spart1e, the deciding map on Lost World. This is live on FACEIT TV for the 5th Sunday Cup of the full season. And to begin with, we are on Ash. It's Machine Gun Chicken as they both battle it out there. And who's going to be the chicken? It's going to be Spart1e running away there. But Ash did have the advantage of the 50 pickup. But Spart1e had a 50 of his own with the yellow. But whatever. Ash is going to be running around now. But he hasn't got an LG. And there it is. He catches Spart1e on a perfect fight for the rocket. And the only advantage he had was G situation. Spart1e's opponent in a spot where he couldn't abuse his only advantage. Here is a spot that he's at hand, and he's going to be fine. Some good work here from Ash to lock this choke point down, but he's low, and Spart1e knows it. Ash has a frag in the advantage, but his stack is really not too good right now. I mean, this is something that can really change over. This takes a good bit of damage from Spart1e. Bit of Cypher-esque kind of LG trap or ambush, free damage, you know, that kind of thing, and it all turns around. Ash, you can see, you know, it took some bad rockets, bit of LG, and only 53 armor left. Gets himself up to 100 again. Mega's up on the spot, but does he go for that, or what does he do? He's on positioning, and Spart1e won the next Mega. So Spart1e is really in good shape here. He'd have to mess it up pretty badly to die here, and he's going to be just jumping around, and he can't push through the rockets of Ash reliably there. So he does just maintain the center map position. Almost a mid-air there from Ash. That could have been devastating. 2 minutes in already, and still 1-0. Still many things to happen on Lost World here between Ash and Spart1e in this deciding map. So it's the quarterfinals, remember. Creeping along the shards. Ash will take those. And what are we waiting for? You know, what was the question here? Spart1e, that's what we're waiting for. Rocket jumping up, like a very super move. I think he just had timing there. He wanted to sweep away that yellow, but his approach was too risky, he was too exposed. And you can see now, Ash knows that he's ahead in stack. He's going to go for the pressure. He's got position. Spart1e picks up the red. He has more stack now, but the problem is that his positioning sucks completely. And Ash, can he abuse it? No. And oh, got to watch for the grenade. And here comes the rockets from Ash. He has to save himself. There's the machine gun, the plasma, everything that Ash has to work with. And finally, the Mega does save his ass, but he goes straight into the lightning gun of Spart1e of what Spart1e once did to Ash. Ash now, rocket jumps into Spart1e and finds out that that indeed is a terrible thing to do. and Spart1e now ties the game. This is tense. They both have the item ties, so red and mega. Spart1e working his way around though. You can see he's just listening. That's what he's doing. He's listening. Wants to make a trap there. He finds his opponent. He's close to this mega area. He knows he has to be here for the defense. Ash does steal it away, and that is a suboptimal move there from Spart1e, getting knocked into the lava. He's not happy with that, as now Ash now has the ability to pressure him off of the escape. Here he goes. Does he go through immediately, or what does he do? He does, and Ash was not there, spamming in the right spot, so Spart1e gets away unpunished. Spamming grenades, and oh, he's going to get caught with his the wrong weapon out. Lots of damage done. Ash, perfect play there, and that's something that you can do. People rarely shoot just one grenade. This is the thing. People rarely shoot just one grenade. It's usually 2 or 3, and it's the same with rockets. People rarely spam just one rocket. It's usually going to be 2 at the very least. So if you see them make a shot which you know is spam, you can just go for it like Ash did, and you get the situation whereby you catch them with the wrong weapon out, and what is that? It's like maybe 30, 40 free damage whilst they're taking the time to switch and you're hitting them. So that's beautiful from Ash there to turn around the weapon. That is millisecond, you know, kind of quick on your feet. That's what Quake is about. Would love to see Sherlock playing Quake. That'd be amazing. And Ash is going to make his way back over to the lightning gun, where he'll find himself some cells topping up and plus 50 armor. So if we just check Spart1e's position, you can see his stack is quite scary, actually. It's quite scary. It's all going to be about the mega health. And Ash's good position. Let's switch back over to Ash now.
5-minute warning.
As you can see that his position was good, but his stack really wasn't quite enough for him to be able to make a committed attack or kind of defense onto the position of the mega. So he has to basically just give up on that hope and pick up some yellows and just chill. Oh, he might knock Spart1e off into the lava. No, not quite, almost, but close there. Almost a big chance for Ash. More damage there, more and more damage. Ash, beautiful play, using that 50 to his advantage. Always very deceptive for the player who isn't on the 50. And oh, a shotgun pinch. Oh, almost catching Ash with the next blast. Ash barely survives the onslaught. And Spart1e, you know, that was a risk there. A risk that could have given Ash a chance into the game. But imagine if Spart1e had made that frag happen. It would be, he'd be well and truly on his way to coming back. So it was a good play to make. And good rockets from Ash there. Did he knock Spart1e down or no? Okay, he didn't, not quite. But Spart1e's low. Let's get back to Ash as he's holding the center map. We now know that Spart1e's locked away at the lightning gun. He does make his escape onto the shards. And the direct rocket to follow. Ash, really terrifying rocket work. Ash exploding onto the, and Spart1e does fall. So 5-1. Ash is really showing crazy shape right now against Spart1e on Lost World. Now I think it's going to be about Ash as he picked up a kill. Spart1e picks up a kill there. So taking from the exit of the quickest again. We've seen it from him before. We've seen it from him again, and now it's just a case of whittling Spart1e down and collecting that one more yellow. Then he can push out onto center map with the lightning gun that he's about to pick up. But Spart1e's already there. Beautiful play from Spart1e there. He knew exactly what Ash needed, and he denied it from him. And now Ash has to make do with what he's got, and he's doing wonderfully with what he's got. Some good rockets, some good plasma, 16 health left. He's the 50 bad, and there's a 25. That's going to have to do. And he finds himself a red, and there's going to be a 50 down there. So Ash is playing so well. I can't really emphasize that enough. And he even steals the mega because Spart1e was not confident enough to be there sooner. Spart1e catching a lot of free damage onto Ash. But Ash just took almost everything but that yellow. So that means that Ash knows from what he has recently taken and the damage he's recently done. He knows how strong Spart1e is. Another rocket could do it, and 5 health. How did Spart1e survive that? I thought for sure after that direct he'd be dead, but no, he lives. Spart1e lives. He's got 2 minutes left. He gets 2 frags. He catches Ash into the close range plasma fight, and Spart1e gets his way out of that one. Could have been dangerous, but there's more. 2 health left. He knows that Spart1e's screaming. Spart1e, how can he even walk at this point? Oh my god, that rocket just whiffing past him. Spart1e gets his way out of there again. How much longer can he keep this up? He's just on death's door repeatedly, just knocking, but no one is answering. And Spart1e makes his way back to center map. He spots the yellow, but where is Ash? Ash has got to be nearby somewhere. There he is. He finally attacks onto this yellow, but Spart1e has a great opening. He might even want to commit here. He does try to do so, but Ash with the plasma gun again. I just want to see quickly how much damage he's done with that thing. So much damage. Almost 500 damage with the plasma gun. So good plays here from Ash. He picks up another yellow. We can see Ash protecting the 3-frag lead. Spart1e, his tournament life is on the line. He's got to make this approach happen very, very soon now. And there Ash going to catch him with some LG. And Ash going to keep the pressure on. He doesn't want Spart1e to have any chance of anything here. And Spart1e, does he have a lightning gun? I think the answer is no. And Ash is just playing some good defense, killing time. That's what he's got to do, really. He can even rocket jump away. It's what he did have a big game. And Ash is going to call it. It's an offensive GG, as it's called, because the winning player calls it before the one that's going to lose calls it. It's usually the etiquette is the guy who's losing calls the GG, of course. But Ash has to go. Interesting. So Ash just said right at the end there, "Oh, I've got to go, so you win. Thanks. Sorry, FACEIT. Great match." That's what Ash said. So we'll get a little bit more information about that, and I'll give you something conclusive of what this affects. But I guess it just means that Spart1e moves on to the semi-finals, basically. But guys, we'll go to a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more Quake Live action here, live on FACEIT TV. So don't go anywhere. Hit that follow button, and I'll see you right after this break.